Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
That's all of it now.
I have y'all muted. I'm still getting used to dual screens here, man.
Hey, before anything,
Los Angeles Chargers because they haven't played against one of the worst teams yet. December 26th, the Los Angeles Chargers play the Houston Texans. I'm calling it right now. The Texans are going to beat the Chargers. I have just discovered
it's from
a new
11-13.
NFL curse. It is currently week 10.
He called
That's
it over a
bullshit. He
month
didn't
ago.
call shit.
He did too.
I believe him.
In November, I told you, I seen that TikTok and I was like, look, if it happens, I got to listen to everything this kid says from now on.
If you listen to what that motherfucker says, don't talk football with me.
He's funny and he knows what he's talking about. You know who I don't want to talk about football with ever again? That motherfucker on your left right there.
What the fuck did I do?
He won my league and he's probably going to win his.
Yo, I was fucking nervous. And look, I'm going to say it on here. And Zach, you're probably going to be like, yo, fuck you. I have never rooted for the Cowboys in my life until that day.
Hey, fuck you, man.
Exactly. I was all my luck, bro. The only people I had left playing was the Cowboys defense and Dak Prescott. And I remember I got on Facebook and I said, I need Dak to score 4 touchdowns and the defense to score 1 touchdown for me to win.
All right, you trader. If you would have said you had Dak or the defense, I get it because Washington sucks, but you had both.
I mean, Dak was a auto pick, so I was stuck with him. And then everybody in that league wanted to trade me a shitty quarterback for like one of my top running backs or Cooper Kupp and shit. I'm like, no. So yeah. So I was a Cowgirls fan for one day. Still, I'm happy for him though. You know why? Because they're doing really good right now. And I mean, Calvin and we all said it on their podcast yesterday. This is really good for them. They're going to do this really good thing where they come all the way up and everybody's in love with them. And then we get to watch them crash down like they always do. And I'm just ready for it.
Fuck up. You know the only reason that you're happy is because they won you a league.
No, and I have to pay you $100 now also. So. I was so nervous.
I'm so mad.
I don't know, man. The scary part is if you look at football, like the NFL as a whole, everybody kind of sucks. Like, ain't nobody so dominant. You like that team is gonna win.
Yeah, everybody's on Kansas
except
City.
for the Chiefs are kind of.
The Chiefs are the only team that's kind of dominant about anything. Yeah.
But if you look at the NFC, it's like, okay, who's there? Like, who can you really bet on? It's like the Packers and maybe the Cowboys.
Yeah, that sounds disgusting to say, but
that's what I'm saying.
Fuck. God damn it.
Oh well. I don't know my fucking team. Who cares?
Bullshit. I hate it so much.
What's popping? Corn Stacks, our sponsors in the building.
What's up, man?
What's popping?
Don't mind me just watching.
Let's see.
So the Texans won by a lot.
By accident. COVID was the best run blocker we had all year.
I told you COVID was going to be a reason. And you were like, nah.
He did say that. I remember. He's like, COVID's going to win us the game.
No, Nick doesn't remember that because I told you that at the gym.
No, I think you did say it on the stream.
No, he did say it. He said it that one day I was at Bombshells intoxicated.
You haven't been intoxicated at Bombshells in a long time.
I know. Hey, I'm down for Sunday, even though it's going to be like 20 degrees and I'll probably die.
I am too. It's going to be really interesting because.
Oh, we play that.
No. Yeah, we're going to get our ass beat, but I need to watch.
I don't know about that.
Wait, we'll get into
it. It's going to be interesting because that's going to be the day after everybody's like hella hungover still.
It's all that. Garoppolo's not playing.
Yeah.
I think they're missing a kicker, maybe, or somebody.
I think George Kittle popped up on COVID today.
Yeah.
They already don't have a running game.
Yeah, Mitchell's been hurt this whole time.
So as long as you don't let Debo go butt shit crazy, then we have a chance.
All right, well then we'll get into that first topic. Texans.
Woo! Rumspringer! Woo!
I'm trying to decide if we ought to be tanking or not, bro.
That's what I'm wondering too. Now it's like I do.
It's
let me
not
get
that I
this.
say tank, but my thing is like, okay, do I want the 6th pick or the 3rd pick? You know?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and what I'm hearing or like around the social medias is people are saying, oh, it doesn't matter because you're gonna trade Deshaun Watson and get a pick anyway, and that's been the argument of.
Yeah, but if you think that would be a good legitimate argument if we only needed like 1 or 2 players. But you need one of everything. Like you're not solidified anywhere.
Yeah. That's what I feel like right now. Like it's like you take it where you can, like
Which it makes me feel good that Cully's job is safe because we're prepared to play at least. And that means that we have a system that might work considering our team does suck. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens if he gets better players.
Yeah. Hey, somebody just asked me who Pimp C is, and I think I have to cut this person out of my life forever.
I would.
Wait, what? Are they from Houston?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. It's terrible.
What a fucking idiot.
Bet you they know who Travis Scott is.
Probably. They also
Well, if
work
they
with
do
us.
know who Travis Scott is and don't know who Pimp C is, tell them to leave a like and subscribe and then get the fuck on.
They also work with me and Nick, so
I don't give a fuck.
You already know who it is. Remember?
yeah. Same person that was trying to tell me they heard "Take It Off" by UGK, or "Let Me See It" by UGK.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Tried to tell me they had heard "Let Me See It" by UGK,
Makes
but
sense.
had never heard "Dance with the Devil" by Immortal Technique.
It makes sense though, bro. If you think about it,
It does not. It does not make sense because even the casual UGK fan has never heard "Let Me See It."
I know. I heard it because I would always be at the strip club. That was the first time I heard it. Show
I heard
Pally.
it because I heard it because Pimp C,
got me.
I heard it because Pimp C was one of my idols at a very young age because I went to a high school where it was only me and like 5 other white kids.
Damn, they're really.
So why does that make him your idol?
Because my name started with a C and I told everybody my name was Pimp C Jr.
I used to play on one of his Pop Warner football teams.
Yeah, I know.
Junior.
The Pimp. Anywho, at least the Texans did win. I mean, Collins, old dumbass, finally got a touchdown.
Wait, hold on. Before all that, it's also Pimp C's birthday. So happy birthday and rest in peace to the Pimp.
Bam.
Happy birthday, rest in peace to the Pimp. You know how it goes.
Hopefully, who doesn't know them saw that, and then they can be like, all right, that's who he is. They're gonna be like, oh, I thought he was Chameleonaire. No, I was kidding.
I need you to shut the fuck up forever, bro. God.
Every time I talk about
no, because that's probably possible for them to say.
It is. That's why I said it. Mufasa.
That's not the one riding dirty.
God.
Don't shit on Chameleonaire, bro. His mixtape game was strong.
Nobody is. Nobody is, but I'm also
military man. Let me see. All right, so we got Texans. They got what? 2 games left, I think, right?
Yeah, we got the 49ers and then the Titans.
All right. I mean, so out of those 2 games, you think win, lose?
I was thinking we'd beat Tennessee again, but I think that by the time that game comes, they'll be so damn desperate that they might not give us a chance to beat them. because the Colts is trying to take the division from him.
Yeah, and I mean they got a break with.
Oh,
Carson
I got the dots going right now on my phone.
I actually want the Colts to win.
I gotta buy the in text.
Yeah, I want the Colts to win too. Also,
who did they beat the other day? Oh, they beat the Cardinals. Or they listed the Cardinals. Yeah, they beat the Cardinals.
Beat the Cardinals. Yeah, the Cardinals lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's what they always do. They start the season strong and then they tank. Trash ass.
Yeah, that's usually how every good team is though. They start the season off really, really good, and then they're like, nah, JK.
Nah,
I mean,
the Cardinals are kind of notorious for that shit though.
I mean, they're on a Fortune 500 company, you know.
Yeah.
What was it, like 2 years
Like
ago?
that.
They started 0-7, finished 500.
Yeah, it was
Or 7-0. They won their first 7, finished 500.
It's one of those as like a, you know me how I feel with y'all's boy DeAndre and everything. Like it's one of those things where it's like God is good sometimes, you know. It's like you had it, dude. You had it. Be humble. You had it.
You know what? They remind me of the Saints. Like that way that they play, that shit works in your stadium at home for you. Like the temperature and everything helps you do that. But you bring your ass to the East Coast and you got to play real football. I don't know what to do.
I will say Zach Ertz looked really good, making them diving catches and shit out of nowhere.
He's fucking awesome on that team. His job ain't never been so easy.
You ain't like he's like
He's just like, wait. He's like, wait, I can actually like just catch the ball because I got a quarterback that can throw to me. Oh, okay.
When he went from being the number 1 option in Philly's sorry ass team to like the 5th, makes a difference.
Yep, it makes a difference when you can just sit there and chill for a minute, and if the ball comes to you, cool. If not, you still get paid.
He gets easy days like your boy Travis Kelce. Let me run a motherfucking 14-yard curl route and sit here, and the ball's gonna come hit me right in the numbers.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then he caught COVID and didn't play, and that's the reason I lost this week.
Yeah,
I got knocked out of the playoffs because of it.
Blame COVID.
I lost 1 league, but it doesn't matter on that league. So
shut the fuck up, Nick.
How much did I even win in your league? I don't even remember.
$700.
Ah, what?
He's gonna say that shit's rigged, like the Jake Paul fight.
No, I honestly was like sitting here upset, like looking at my.
Well, you would have won 800, but you didn't give me that 100, so.
Yeah, so that's fine. I was just like sitting here, like, yo, like, if I lose, I'm gonna be very upset because Christmas killed my bank account. But God is good sometimes, you know. Now I just gotta
win. What does that mean? You're gonna go buy $700 worth of fireworks now, or what?
Hell nah. I need to pay some bills with that shit.
Oh man, I don't even want to think about New Year's yet.
Hey, New Year's gonna be popping though, bro.
That's gonna be a long night.
It is a lot of night of you dealing with drunk people. It's gonna be fun.
I thought you couldn't look at the flashing lights, Caleb.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to help you out, motherfucker.
He's like, first of all, fuck you, bro. Oh man,
so excited for the new year. He's just shaking about it.
I mean, it's a new year. It's a new year. I will say this, that Zach, I am first to say it. Davis Mills has actually been very impressive for a rookie quarterback. And I do want to come to his defense on Texans fans that are getting upset that people are pointing out stats that he's doing compared to other rookies. And then they want to say, oh, well, the team still sucks, so it doesn't matter. It does matter because
it does matter.
He's doing this shit with nobody on this damn team.
Nobody. Statistically, he's what? He's only behind Mac Jones. And Mac Jones has.
Y'all want to see a picture of me?
Yeah.
Look, Nick, it's me.
Are you the girl crying or the guy on the floor? No, just kidding.
The guy on the floor having a seizure.
Makes sense though. That's so fucked up, bro. Like,
Do y'all want to see the funniest meme I've ever seen in my entire life? I think.
no. Yes.
Too bad.
What the in the effing? What in the hell did you just tell me? Look, I just want to say this is my quarterback. All right.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
That is my
he got a
quarterback.
giraffe neck.
I don't know. I saw it. It was hilarious. But that's my boy. All right. We're gonna.
Bro, he drove us 99 yards in less than a minute.
I know. What was it? They posted it. Hold on. It was
He got a
Houston.
fast car.
It's one of my boys' page that he runs. The Houston Texans, everything, whatever. It says, what QB leads the NFL with a 113.3 red zone passer rating?
Nick, I like
Davis
that comment.
Mills. Tom Brady is number 3. Dak Prescott's number 5. Has 6 touchdown passes, no interceptions in the red zone. That is actually very impressive because if you remember for like the past few years, we've sucked in the red zone.
Yep, we sure did. It cost us a bunch of games last year.
Man, it's crazy. You know, we had a Deshaun Watson and he couldn't even score in the damn red zone. Shit. It's like,
Man, if I'm Casario right now, I'm trying to package Deshaun and Tunsil and get
Like,
as much as I can for him.
you get your quarterback, you get his guard right here on his blind side. You good as you good.
Even if they're separate deals, I'm still shipping both of them out.
At this point, they're doing the right thing, I think. I feel like the Texans they're tanking enough. They're doing enough. I see Chris is in the building. He says, "What's up, fellas? Just wanted to give y'all an update on my boy Zach. He's had several different 7-on-7 teams contact him about playing for them. So appreciate y'all's help getting him out there, fellas."
That's dope.
Yes, sir. Of course.
That ass, man. My bad, Chris. We've been holidays. I'm on vacation. I've been super lazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I got epilepsy.
Dude, I was supposed to have lights put up on here. I've been off for 2 weeks almost, Caleb, and I haven't done shit, man.
That's fucked up. I say I got epilepsy, and it reminds you of the lights you were supposed to put up.
Yeah, I was supposed to have lights back here that make it look cooler. I was supposed to have my gaming shit set up, and that didn't happen either. So when God gives you lemons, sometimes you just drink tequila instead.
I thought you were going to say what you said earlier.
I was, but I thought about it like that. My girl's probably watching. She'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
I just blame it on me, bro.
I'd be like, "Man, Zach's the
Was
one
it
that
lemon
told me
stealing
that."
whores? That's what you
Huh?
were saying?
No.
Oh,
No,
never
not
mind.
necessarily, but you're on the right track.
Somewhere down that line.
I think we all went to different lines on that one.
Or they all touch tips.
No, I think you had walked away to change your shirt earlier when Nick said it, and then I had said something after that was like a little more disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if he was gonna say it, I was gonna be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna say it too."
Zach's like, "I'll backdoor you." Hey,
Don't say that. Don't say you're gonna backdoor him.
If you would have known what he said, then you really would have said, "Don't backdoor him."
yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, this turned left. All right, let's go left. Rockets.
How you gonna say it turned left so we go left?
Well, I don't know. I just was trying to think
Hey,
of
the Rockets lost last night to the Lakers, but it took LeBron at his best to do it.
I just want to say this. LeBron flexing on 19-year-olds. Like, that to me, like, bro.
I ain't
Bruh.
tripping.
Sounds
Let
like
me tell you
exactly
why.
something LeBron would do.
No, it would. It's not, because let me tell you why. Is early in the game, freaking Jalen Green caught an alley-oop over Russell Westbrook, and he flexed on that fool.
Yeah.
Nobody said nothing about it. So then LeBron, he does his shit, and then
he's
Kevin
nasty.
Porter jaded in the fourth quarter. He stuck it in his fucking face, and he pointed at him and said something. I was like, all right. So LeBron did his block with his wave shit, and then he tried to check Jalen Green, and he went right through him. And I was like, okay, he's talking shit, but them kids ain't scared of him. So that made me feel good. You know what I mean? It's like, I just took on the best player in the world. And
that's Kevin Porter said that too. He goes, I loved it. He goes, one thing is, he goes, me and LeBron were drawn back to each other. He goes, everybody, me, Green, and them and all that. He goes, and the thing I liked was either there's two types of players. He goes, there's the type of player that you get jawed at and you kind of like, all right, I'm done. Or the one that's like, I'm gonna go back at you. And he goes, and that's who we are. Like we ready. Like I was like, dude, you have like, I think they had at one point they had like 4 19-year-olds on the court. It was a Sengun, Christopher Green, and Porter's 20 now, so 3 and a 20-year-old. But
dude, we have like 6 19-year-olds on our bench.
I know.
We got Deshaun Nix. We brought him up. 19-year-olds. Garuba been playing. He's 19. It's like, damn, these motherfuckers can't even drink.
I know they're gonna be at the club. Like, what do we do here? Can I get a Sprite? Can I get a Kool-Aid with no sugar?
The loss we had to Charlotte, that sucked though.
Yeah, that one was a stinger.
Like if I'm a Rockets fan and I'm talking shit about somebody, it's gonna be about Christian Wood. He's the problem to me. He lost us that game last night.
Yeah, there was. Did you see that when he threw that ball at that lady?
He hit her right in the face.
She got right in the face, dog. He threw one of the ugliest passes I've seen in a while, and it just
He sailed that hole like 10 hours deep.
I mean,
10 rows deep and blasted that hole.
In his defense though, if you're walking like near that, you need to pay attention. Man. That's like being at a baseball game and you're in the home run area and you get hit by a ball. Like,
I don't know. I don't know if I'd have been on high alert. She was deep into the crowd. He just sailed it.
I mean, she was on her phone walking. That's already step one. I got it. I do want to say though, this tweet that I saw yesterday made me freaking die of laughter last night. And it was because after we had just got done watching Russell Westbrook play, it says if Russell Westbrook shot Tupac, he'd still be alive. Like that shot where he shot and it hit the top of the backboard area. Oh my gosh, that was fucking terrible. And then the audacity of Bleacher Report to put out an article saying, should the Rockets trade John Wall and Russell Westbrook again?
It was the second dumbest shit I read from them this week. Yeah. That was the other dumb shit they said was, is Eric Gordon one of the most important players in Texans history? Fucking no. For what?
That makes sense. I got it. What about I saw another trade option that they said, and it's we send Christian Wood and DJ Augustine to the Pelicans for Kiara Lewis Jr., Jackson Hayes, Thomas Stranonsky, and a 2024 first-round pick.
I would do that because, I mean, Kiara Lewis is not as good as DJ Augustine, but it's only a second-year player. Jackson Hayes is the same. He's a second-year player, played at UT, and they've been putting good centers in the league. I would do that trade.
Okay.
In a heartbeat.
I just want to ask you.
Because you don't have to play Kiara Lewis.
Yeah.
And you can find time for Jackson Hayes because he's energy. He's big. He runs.
I mean, you get a first-round pick, and you get Thomas is just there for the money-wise.
The only thing that makes – like, I'm not trying to shit on Christian Wood. He gets buckets. So that has to be replaced by somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking Jayshawn Tate needs to be a little more aggressive to me.
Well, he's out with COVID right now, but
yeah, but even before, like his couple games before that, he deferred too much.
Yeah, and he's that
Sometimes
gym.
He's got to go get a bucket. You know what I mean?
He's that gym where it's like, all right, you. I think with him, Kevin Porter, and Jalen Green, you have 3 dudes that can go get their buckets. Like, all right. I mean, we saw it when them 2 went out. He was balling.
I mean, but also you'll have Eric Gordon can go get a bucket.
Yeah.
Fucking Sengun can go get a bucket in the post if he needs it. Kenyon Martin and Nwaba, they play off the ball. It's about as good as you could ask anybody. Nwaba balled the fuck out last night, bro.
Nwaba's
he gave LeBron all he wanted.
I was like, yeah. So now that we talked about this, we talked about the Rockets rebuilding. Do y'all feel more comfortable with the Texans rebuild now that the season's coming to an end than what we did?
It's from the I said even before the season started, bro. It's like you can't expect anything. Like all you're trying to do is figure out the system and find the diamonds in the rough. At this point, we know who's staying and who's going.
So who's going?
Pretty much everybody. Brandon, just think
Brandon
about
Cooks is going.
all the receivers are pretty much going. Like Conley might stay one more year because we got him for 2 years. You keep Collins because you just drafted him. Other than that, you sign all the receivers you want. Pharaoh Brown probably stays. Brevin Jordan stays because we drafted him. But Jordan Akins, your ass is gone, bro.
Finally,
all the running backs are gone.
Even his boy Birkin.
Fuck yeah.
He had a good game last game, bro. 139 yards.
No, he did, but I mean, there wasn't much. It wasn't much opposition there for him.
Nah, no. I feel like, and people are gonna get mad because people always want that. You want that quarterback. I mean, there's gonna be Texan fans that I don't even want to listen to. They're like, "Oh, first pick, you need to get a quarterback." That's the stupidest thing to ever do. You never reach for a player. You go with talent first, and then
those are the people that I want to play. Those.
You want to what?
Those are the people I want to play fantasy football against.
Yes.
So those are the people I want to play fantasy football against because I know they take a quarterback in the first round.
Mm-hmm. Like that guy this year that took Deshaun Watson in the third. And
I'm thinking like Nick, funny. You take best talent available as long as it's not. I just have a real big issue drafting an O lineman that high because we've already done it too many times.
True.
But other than that, I'm cool with whatever.
I think we're gonna. I think
like our secondary sucks, bro.
Yeah, it's trash.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Justin Reed's not back either.
I mean, at this point, I think what they're doing is you kind of see what they're doing, and I mean, the fans aren't going to be happy either way, but you see that they're building a culture, a different culture there. They're either you're on with us, you're not. That's it. And I just feel like it's something that you can be happy about as a Texans fan. I mean, there's not much to be happy about, but at least you know, like, hey, it's not what we used to have. Because
like I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing, but did you see Andre Johnson sitting with Cal McNair? And I was like, what's that about? Like I thought Andre kind of hated us.
I think he just hates.
Yeah, but when he retired, he still retired as a Texan, didn't he?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's my point. It's like you can't help people like Watson plead a case against us and then be there. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like I didn't understand that.
It would, for me, it'd be different. Like if we still had Bill O'Brien and you still had the regime that they were. Like if you did no, we're not gonna get him. You know, then I could understand him pleading a case. Like, yo, dude, they're not gonna look at changing, so you need to change. So that makes sense.
Well, my thing is he obviously had beef with Esterby, right?
Yeah.
So he's still there. Why are you there? Like, I don't know. That was kind of hypocritical to me.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
I think he had beef with everybody.
He had valid points, though. We do waste the career. We wasted his career. Mm-hmm. But then if you really think about it, it's like, all right, bro, we treated you like a god in this city, and you got fucking paid. So shut up.
I mean, the thing is, what was it? It was that Chicago game 2 weeks ago. They had somebody talking on there, and they said everybody when they draft a quarterback, when they sign a quarterback, they think this is the guy. And if you honestly think about it, there's only a handful of guys like that in the league. Like being realistically, there's Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes. Who else would the other two be that you put in there? I mean, it's
Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's only a few. And then you look at teams that have like okay quarterbacks to good quarterbacks. And they.
Did you say Lamar?
No, we didn't say Lamar.
He's an okay to good quarterback.
I mean, like, think about when Ben Roethlisberger won the Super Bowl. Nobody's over here like, man, Ben's fucking guy, dog. Like, when Joe Flacco won, like, they're like, oh, dude, this dude here, you know, top 10 best. No, you don't need that all the time. Does it help?
I forgot Joe Flacco won.
Yeah, but I mean, Matt Ryan almost won until they blew their shit. But, you know, what I'm saying is, like, it's just – you don't need – yes, does it suck to lose Deshaun Watson? Of course it does because he's a talented quarterback. But at this point, dog, you don't want to be here. and you got a quarterback in Davis Mills that wants to be here. He's built like a quarterback that can succeed. He's doing all the work he can to go in there. Like, homeboy staying after practice, watching film with Brandon Cooks. He's over here asking Taylor for videos on this and that. Like, the hunger's there. You can't teach that.
But that's what pisses me off, bro, is because most people who are talking shit with a dumb fucking opinion, they have no knowing of what they're talking about. So if you go ask all the quarterbacks who were drafted with him this year, the Zach Wilsons and Trevor Lawrence, it's like, did y'all know who that guy was? Fuck yeah, we knew who he was in high school. You know what I mean? So just because the media didn't hype him and you're not knowledgeable of him and don't know shit about football doesn't mean the dude can't play.
I mean, yeah.
He had the best pro day of everybody last year. The dude had the best pro day and he threw in the fucking rain. If that don't tell you what you need to know, at the very least, we got a good backup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a potential trade sooner or later if you find somebody. It's one of those things. Like, I mean, let's look at I like looking at the Panthers, for instance. Like, they got Darnold.
Darnold had 2 good games and then immediately fucking shit the bed.
And then they get Cam Newton, and he had 1 good game, and they're like, all right, we're back. And now that offense is just terrible. Like, so they're back.
It was the same bullshit we were about to fall into. Is we hated Davis Mills because he couldn't do shit. And then Tyrod came, and we scored 14 points and won a game, and we thought that he was the god of the team. And the next week, he scored 3 points. It's like, no, he didn't do shit.
That boy sucked.
He scored 3 points and got hurt.
Yeah.
He scored 3 points and got hurt. That's what it was.
He's going to be a good coach one day, though.
Tyrod?
Yeah.
It reminds me of Byron Leftwich. It's like some people can't do it, but they could teach it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad, though, he's not hard on his thing. He's helping Mills out. Cully said it today. He goes, when he goes in the quarterback room, you see them both in there. He's giving Mills film on different things. And it's one of those things. Like, I do wish that more of the receivers, I mean, they're not going to be here, but like the only one that's in there with them is Cooks. That's pretty pathetic. Like, dog, if this is your life and you want to be a football player, you should go in there. I mean, I ain't got nothing to do with me in my life, but I'm just saying, like, if your quarterback's, hey, you want to go look at some film? You're like, nah, bro, I'm going to hit up Chipotle, bro. Hit you up later.
Yeah, I'm about to leave the stadium and hit up the Chachos right here.
So, like, let's say you had a quarterback in mind that you felt deserved super. Can y'all hear me?
That deserved. No, you kind of.
You cut out there.
I think they knew you were about to ask a dumbass question.
Yeah, I know. It cut out.
I wonder what he was going to ask.
We lost him. He was asking the question. The football guy's like, nope. Not happening.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's one quarterback that you wish got a ring before they retired?
Oh, that's easy. Dan Marino.
Okay. What about you, Nick?
It's tough. You know who I wish got one on a different team, though? Because as much as I would shit on him all the time, he's actually not a bad quarterback. I wish Tony Romo got a ring.
Oh, what the fuck?
I just on a different team, though. I don't want Cowboys to ever win shit in my life, but like, as much as a person, I would shit on him so fucking much. Like, he's just one of those. Nah, but honestly, though, my pick, though, is, and it would have hurt seeing it because I'm not a Colts fan, would have been Andrew Luck. I wanted to see Andrew Luck win.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was my real. I just want to fucking
Another quarterback that should have got one, and he probably deserved it as much as anybody, was Donovan McNabb.
I was gonna say Donovan McNabb, but the other one I was gonna say was Michael Vick.
I was gonna say Michael Vick.
I really wish Michael Vick had got one.
I don't know, bro. Like, as good as he was fucking different. He was scary good. I never thought his teams would win anything. And
I didn't say his team. I didn't say his team. I just said quarterback in general. Which quarterback did you wish got one?
Geno
Now I
Smith.
have to include the team. Like what did you do? Like Donovan McNabb went to 5 straight NFC Championship games and didn't get shit. Like that warrants a ring. You know what I mean?
I mean, Michael Vick took what was it, the Eagles to one, didn't he?
I don't think so.
He took the Falcons to a championship game, I think.
I think he took the Falcons to one championship game or real close to it.
No, he took one to. He took him to a championship game.
I think he took him to a championship game and they lost to the Rams. That's what I think. Pretty sure. But that's when Kurt Warner was on that team.
That's an underdog story if I ever heard it.
They got a movie. Just watch it.
I know.
Wait, Kurt Warner got a ring?
No.
Kurt Warner got like 3 rings.
Did he?
2 or 3?
I thought
the Rams? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they won one.
I thought he let's see.
I thought he got really close.
I know he almost got close to Arizona.
They beat the Titans.
Oh yeah, I remember the Titans. That was a good one.
They beat the Titans. The Titans were 1 yard away. They lost to the Patriots. And then I think they lost the NFC Championship game to the Carolina Panthers. And the Panthers went and lost.
Yeah, he got
Super
one
Bowl
ring
here.
Yeah.
That team was
he got one
scary
ring.
fucking good, bro. That team was good. Greatest show on turf. That's a good question, though.
It wasn't better than Astroworld. I got it.
I don't know. I ain't hating on the Texans, really. I called 5 wins at the beginning of the season, so I'm close to it.
I mean, at this point, I guess they're just gonna. I don't think they're gonna win the next 2 games, which doesn't really matter at this point. I mean, if they win or lose, top 10's kind of already like a shuffle anyway. And then whoever gets Deshaun Watson, somebody's gonna trade for Watson. I mean, Miami looks good right now. I don't think they're gonna go.
I think it's gonna be somebody like Washington. I don't know what the hell we would take from them, but
I'll take their running back.
Nah, I'll take a couple of their receivers. What's that little dude they drafted? Daimi Brown. That dude's a burner.
What about
some
homeboy
defenders.
on IR? Yeah.
He little.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it being like a Denver, Washington.
Denver's already kind of good. But it reverts back to what I've been saying all year, bro. If I'm going to send you to a good team, I'm fixing to take good players off of that team.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not a – you're getting the cream of the crop. I want at least, a few of them that can add up to this with some nice picks in there and everything. Like, you better make it nice, bro. I'm not going from a Ferrari to a Honda Civic. Like, no, like you need a – I'll go from like a Ferrari to like a brand new Tesla or something, add a Harley on the side of it and like add me a Ford. Hey.
So if you're the GM for the Texans and you trade Watson, right? What is the most important position to draft for? Like, what's your most important thing?
At this point,
considering the fact, say you trade Watson and all you get back is picks. What's the most important position to you?
Offensive and defensive lineman. Maybe like a cornerback.
I think it's O-lineman.
That's what I said. Offensive lineman.
I know. I'm giving my answer.
Offensive lineman, maybe like a cornerback.
I think a receiver. Dude, when Brandon Cooks leaves,
we got some decent receivers.
We don't.
Yeah, we got that one
dude. How many
Danny Amendola
players we got on our team that got
one catch?
Y'all know how many players we got on our team that got a ring?
No.
We got Rex Burkhead. We got Philip Dorsett.
Dorsett caught a beautiful ball the other day, rolled his own ankle. How the fuck do you manage that?
I know.
Ballers.
There's multiple people on our team that got rings, though, with other teams. It's crazy.
I think Cook stays just because we have a good medical team here, so he gets another concussion. He's safe.
I think Cook might stay on the basis that I think there's going to be a lot of free agents this year.
I mean, we got money to play with this year. Then you trade Deshaun off. You trade maybe a
but
few
don't do
more.
nothing stupid and go sign somebody like Odell. I don't want Odell.
No, that's terrible. I don't
They're gonna
want
do
that shit.
something stupid. They're gonna do
That's
don't
what
know
I
if
have
I-
a feeling, bro.
They're
I'm
gonna
actually
sign
happy.
like no. They're gonna sign like Curtis Samuel or like Robbie Anderson.
Yeah.
Bobby
that would
Anderson's
be-
not a bad player when he plays.
I know that. Curtis Samuel played a whole like 2 games all season.
Yeah, for freaking Washington.
That's 2 more games than
I picked him up, and then he was off IR, and then he goes back on IR, and then I let him go, and then when I picked him up again, he went back on IR, and I was like, this is retarded.
I know who you're gonna say.
I was like, what in the Fuller is going on here?
He was gonna say Will Fuller. Because
Yeah,
Will Fuller was suspended for like the first 3 games, played 1 game and broke his finger, got off IR, and then got COVID.
I wonder how did Houston fans feel that we're mad that we didn't re-sign him though? It's like there's
fucking dumb.
there's
not mad that we
moves
didn't
that
re-sign
like
him.
they
Shit.
don't do and fans shit on the team for, and I'm like, yeah, there's reasons for that. Like,
Fans shit on the team because they don't have anything else to do.
yeah,
No,
It's
well,
not like we
there's
have
that,
anything
and
good going for us at the moment. All they have is to shit on the like bad moves we do. That wasn't even a bad move. That was a okay, whatever move, and they were still mad about it because they didn't have anything else to complain about.
I don't have nothing to complain about really at all because we could be Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? That would suck.
Yep.
You could be the Bears. That would suck. You could be Carolina. That would suck. The same thing for the Rockets. It could be worse. You could be Sacramento.
You ain't lying. Orlando, it's a freaking list
New
goes on.
Orleans. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
New
Like
Orleans,
it could be
God.
like you're starting from 0, but we got to fucking 3 and 4 faster than a lot of people ever did, you know?
And that's one thing they said yesterday. They go, look, the losses are gonna hurt, but you're not playing right now to win. You're playing for the future. You're playing to see who's gonna stay on this team, who's not gonna stay on this team. And
It's just like, for example, the Rockets game last night against the Lakers. Our young Bucks outplayed theirs. So those young guys, the Talon Horton Tuckers, Malik Monks, and those guys that you got time invested in, our dudes fucked them up. So we feel good about that. You know what I'm saying?
you washing your dishes or what?
I'm playing with my pop socket.
I was like, it's not like you're
I'm
washing your
freaking
dishes or some shit. I thought he was washing his dishes. I was like, what the fuck? Hey. I thought it was raining already. I was like, oh shit.
It's a lot more. I feel a lot more confident in the Rockets and the Texans than I do the Astros. Correa out there playing games and shit.
I mean, what
I
do you
talked
think
to
of
my
that?
little homie the other day, and I said, "Hey, who do you think Correa signs with?" He said, "Little homie said he thinks Correa signs with the Angels."
I don't think they have enough money.
Who did they just sign? They signed. They've actually signed like 2 big names already.
They got Noah Syndergaard, the pitcher,
Yeah.
Thor.
I don't think they will because Noah was talking shit about Correa.
It's not only that, is you got Trout on a monster deal. You still have to carry the dead cap of Pujols. You're not going to tie up money, so Ohtani will leave. I don't think he goes to the Angels.
I
I
think
think he goes to Houston or he goes to the Cubs.
Damn, he goes to the Cubs. He can go there. That team sucks, man. They trade all their guys away just to rebuild.
I'll say this. I think that his downfall will be a lot steeper than George Springer's if he leaves the Astros.
Yeah.
Like, Springer still put up good numbers, but the team weren't worth the fuck.
The thing with me with Springer, though, and I felt bad laughing about it, was what's it called? That when he got hurt, those Blue Jay fans booed the shit out of him. And his sister and all them felt bad and everything. I'm like, dude, that would have never happened. A. Smith's here. I'm in this bitch.
What up? You can't
Oh,
hate
what's
on
up,
Springer, though, bro.
Anthony?
He finally had to get his money one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was caught in a fucked up spot in Houston because he had people in front of him and people coming up behind him. So he's like, what the fuck are they going to do with me?
He looked behind.
He was
saw
he
King
was the
Tucker.
Astros. He was the middle child of the Astros.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like people loved you, but you're always replaceable at some point.
I think the real Astros fans, the ones who kind of made peace with the whole cheating shit, can tell you, all right, he benefited from that. Like he did it. He did it.
Yeah.
Anthony, who do your Washington need to go draft this year, man? Like what position? What do they need?
Ooh.
It's hard to
Anthony,
tell
the
about
Washington
Washington
football
because
team.
their defense was a little bit a letdown to me because I was real hype on their defense when the season started.
He said a quarterback.
That's what I said earlier. That might be the team to
Yeah.
make the play on Deshaun.
Oh, that'd be fucked up. If that happens, I'll never
Right.
hear the end of it. If he goes to Washington.
I wouldn't hate that because then I would at least get to see Deshaun play the Cowboys twice a year.
That would be
Right,
dope.
right.
Get
give
him
you
see
that.
him play the Eagles and everybody twice a year. And I'll be cool with it.
I'd support it.
I mean, but if we do trade him, send Heineke this way. I wouldn't mind having him as a backup.
Him and Mills duke it out, man.
Exactly.
That's a white on white crime right there.
Boom. I feel like I've seen that movie. It's like
Anthony said he would take Deshaun.
Of course you would take Deshaun. He'd be the best quarterback y'all ever had.
Oh,
no, they had Fitzmagic.
they had RG3, didn't they?
Yep. And I'm not going to say it again, but best quarterback y'all ever had.
Well, yeah, you're right. He said you're right. He said no bullshit. You're right.
And I ain't trying to shit on Alex Smith. Y'all just got him too late. We owe y'all a quarterback because we broke that fool's leg.
Yeah.
Oh, that did happen.
We owe y'all one. Our bad.
I just yeah, that was messed.
hate
That
you.
boy's leg looked like one of those
I
pretzels
hate
you buy at the what's it called, the mall.
God damn it.
You put mustard on his leg.
And I'll say this. I ain't ever been a Redskins fan, but one of my favorite players in ever of evers was a Redskin. Sean Taylor. One of the best football players I ever seen with my own two eyes. He's a fucking animal.
Can't believe you used to go for the
Yeah.
Cowboys back then. Bro.
You
Huh?
I just ever since I told him I had to root for him, that
Oh,
no, I know like
I
I
won't
four,
even-
serious. I was like, I thought you'd be
I
serious.
won't
I was
even
like,
go
hey,
to
I didn't know this.
WrestleMania in Dallas, bro.
I know
hate
like four
those.
people that are going that converted from Texans to Cowboys now, and I don't talk to them anymore. But it's they were like, "Oh,
Anthony
I can't do
says Sean.
this."
Anthony says Sean Taylor is the reason he's a fan.
I don't blame you, bro. He's a fucking animal. That dude was a beast. Who was else? You had a good linebacker back then, too. I think it was London Fletcher.
Can we just get one thing for Anthony's team? Can they get a fucking name? Like,
Who? Now I kind of like it. The Washington football team, I like it.
get the fuck out of here. Man. Cleveland Indians changed their name within like a week. And Washington's over here having votes on their damn Washington Wild Hogs. And
I wouldn't change it for like 3 more years. I keep making merch, and then as soon as it stops selling, then I get a name and sell a whole bunch of more merch.
if you should get Deshaun Watson, you better get a fucking name.
They changed their name to the Guardians.
Yeah, it's
Who? The Indians, yeah.
it's a bridge in their city or something named Guardians
I didn't know that.
from Harry Potter. Guardians Leviosa. Not just kidding. It's a bridge though. It has like these guardians on it or some shit. I saw it on a Machine Gun Kelly music video.
If I had to
Shut the
root for a
fuck
team in that division, though, it would be. If I had to root for a team in that division, it would probably be Washington.
Yeah, Philly fans annoy me. They're
Philly,
too-
I want to root for Philly, but they excessively let you down.
Yeah, they're terrible. Like there's moments where they're good, and there's moments where they're bad, and then they're just I don't know what the hell. The Giants, they just suck ass. I went for the Giants when they had Eli just because it was like that. It's that guy that you're just like, all right, he's the guy that he looked like he played Yu-Gi-Oh! In like 12th grade still with a little dual disc, and then went to college.
I like Washington because they build football teams like I would. It's like
Shut the
offense. We're gonna build the sickest D line in the world and see if we can kill y'all's quarterback.
The team I want to
can't believe they let Rock
Didn't work
Harrigan
out
go
too
to.
well. You
I mean, there's
probably
teams that
needs to work
still
on their
like
offense.
it could be worse. Imagine being a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. Like,
No, thank you.
you just got rid of Urban Meyer, and that boy's still getting paid. Like,
No, they refuse to pay him.
huh?
They're not paying Urban.
There's got to be a worse team to be a fan of than like the Jaguars. Like
What, the Raiders?
Cowboys aside, Raiders are that sucks. I know this
Not
dude.
really.
I play fantasy
If
football.
you're a Raiders fan, you have things to look. You have a Waller on that team. We
Anyways,
shit on Derek Carr. We shit on Derek Carr.
No,
but he's
Derek
not
Carr like
bad.
him. He's not bad.
No. I'm saying their fan base sucks. I know this dude I played fantasy football with forever. He was a Texans fan when I met him, right? My friend Sean is a diehard Raiders fan. The second they switched to Las Vegas, what the fuck did I say? Austin. He flip-flopped to the Raiders immediately. But he's the most fair weather fan I've ever seen in my entire life. Because when
I
the
know
Texans,
the team. I know the team. I got it.
the Patriots,
Nobody wants to be a Lions fan. Nobody.
I was thinking of that. I was like, when was the last time they were like, what, Megatron years? That boy legit said, yeah, I'm retiring from football. I don't want to be here no more.
In all fairness, though, too, man, is I always rooted for the Steelers, but they're making it real hard for me.
Ben Roethlisberger looked like he wanted to cry on the bench, bro. Like, bro, just
They're making it
retire.
real
Like,
hard.
just retire, bro. Like, this is one of the hardest farewell tours I've seen like ever in my life. Like,
What I would've did-
who's really hard to be a fan for right now? Probably the goddamn Seahawks.
yeah, that's
Not really.
Damn, imagine when they lose Russell.
I know, right?
Damn.
I hope
They're
he
gonna
goes
lose
to
it.
the Bears. I want to see him go to the Bears or to the Falcons.
They should have run it.
Being a Bears fan's gotta suck too.
Shit, imagine being a Falcons fan. You almost won the Super Bowl. You fucking blew.
No, it
I mean, if
probably
you're a
don't suck
Falcons
to be
fan-
a Bears fan because you can always hang your hat on the Bears defense.
Oh,
If
Erlach
you're
and
a
all
Falcons
that.
fan, at least you could say that like you see T.I. there every now and then.
Bow Wow's in the stands sometimes, rooting for you. I mean, you have a new tight end at least. I don't know who's going to throw to him in a few years, but
And your defense, they have a fucking elite D lineman too. Grady Jarrett is good.
they were the only team that knows how to freaking use Cordell Patterson. It looks like.
Because they let him do what he wants.
I know. It helped me out in fantasy though. I was happy.
Shut the fuck up.
God damn. You know, in my league, Zach, everybody's rooting against me.
How dare they?
I was like, this is fucked up. Like,
Yeah,
I was like, this is fucked
they're
up.
rooting
No,
against me so I don't win third place.
no, I know that was fucked up too. I was rooting for you because
That was
But-
I was like,
I was
I
like-
didn't even win the match to go to the championship, and they were like, I hope you have a shit week so you don't get third. I was like, damn.
yeah, that was fucked up. I'm just glad I'm in the championship because nobody fucking
This is what
traded. The only
happens.
one that would have traded with me was you. Everybody else
This is
told me
what
fuck
happened.
off.
Nick and I have won that league so many times ourselves that they hate when him and I are anywhere near first place at all. So the
Yeah.
fact that
'Cause y'all
me and
rigging
him
it.
made it to the
He's not
the fact
like-
that me and him made it to the semifinals was bad enough for them, I guess.
Yeah, it was.
And now the
That
fact
shit's
that I
rigged
have
like
the
a Jake
chance to
Paul
win
fight.
third.
The years I've lost have been to Caleb. So
Yeah.
It's been either me or Caleb for the past like 6 years. So it's like they want somebody else to win. Like literally every week they were like, "All right, who's playing Nick? Kick him out."
Yeah.
Oh, Caleb's losing. All right. I'm like, God.
Yeah. You want to know what's so funny? I didn't even set that lineup for like 3 weeks straight because I was so like dead set I didn't make the playoffs. I made the playoffs in that thing and didn't even know it.
Yeah, you had a freaking no
Oh, yeah.
quarterback in one day or some shit.
I had Heineke in as my quarterback and he had COVID. Not even know.
Yeah, and he won to get to the playoffs. I was like, yo,
I
what in
won
the
because
actual fuck?
Travis Kelce dropped 41 points and I didn't know it.
I was like,
That
this
was probably the best game of the season too. That Chiefs Chargers, that shit was good.
He had 191 yards. It was crazy. I didn't even know. I seen it the next day. I was like, Nick's like, hey, yeah, you made it was last week. He's like, yeah, you made playoffs. I was like, I did what now? He goes, yeah, you're going to the semifinals. I was like, hold on, no. And I looked at it and I was like, wait.
I had to relook too. I was like, nah, what?
I didn't even know I did it. It was crazy. I knew this was a bad season from the start because first game of the season for that league, I got a tie.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. And I've never had ties in my league, and that threw me the hell off. Like,
shit,
Don't be like
man.
Najee Harris and be like, I didn't know football games can end in a tie.
no, I knew that. That was him and Claypool. That whole Claypool dancing, getting that first down was the funniest shit I've seen in a while. Like,
I was a Najee Harris fan, but not so much anymore.
dude sucks.
Well, I know the team sucks. I mean, he's
Yeah.
being set up for failure, but sometimes he should just shut up.
Yeah, he talks too much.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
So what are y'all doing for New Year's, boys?
I'm hanging out with you and all of our drunk friends.
Yes.
That shit that sounds like Odin.
Oh boy. Rip Pimp C.
I say Pimp C would be proud.
Locked
Zero.
and loaded.
Zero gonna be chewing on it.
What you doing for New Year's, Anthony?
So some people gonna be popping fireworks. People gonna be drinking. People gonna be.
Bro, my neighbor's been popping fireworks since Christmas Eve. It's like,
Apparently,
y'all
some
shut-
people are gonna be firing their guns into the ditches and cloverleaf.
When you told me that, I was like, "What?"
Bro. Yeah.
Anthony said, "Drinking and smoking." I ain't mad at that.
I can't believe she told me that today. I was like, yo, all right then.
I'm gonna be in the hood. So yeah, I'm gonna be in Pine Trails. It's a nice house.
I thought we were gonna be in JC. You're like, oh, we're gonna be off Pine Trails.
We're
like,
gonna be in JC, but once the party's over at like whatever time.
Oh, we
then we're
double
going.
partying? Oh,
Double party, yeah.
Damn.
Double fisting it. Wait, what? Yeah, nah. Don't the Rockets play that day too?
Sure.
I think so. Oh yeah, we do. Remember they had that special on TV the other day? It was two drinks and a ticket for $20.
Yeah, that was actually a good deal.
Yeah, they're giving that shit.
I couldn't go there because I'd be fucking chopped right before I get to my girl's house, and then I wouldn't even.
Not really, because I went on a New Year's before. It wasn't that bad because usually the game will start at like 5.
She starts at 7, so I'd be screwed. Hey.
She needs to get her priorities straight.
Well, now they start eating at 7. They're cooking a bunch of food. I'm gonna get some pozole and some other stuff. I can't wait.
He'll have diarrhea the next day.
I probably will, but it's fine. Next day's Saturday.
Nick,
you don't want to start your shitty though.
Huh?
I had that burger at Bombshells. It was good.
The mac and cheese one?
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I wasn't hungover. Saturday I can't do much because I want to go on Sunday to eat, and
I don't want to do anything on Saturday. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll probably I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna like sleep the whole day probably. I'm gonna go to the gym and then come home and sleep more.
Don't feel bad. At least on Friday, Richard's going, so you'll see him drunk. It's gonna be a fun night.
I see Richard drunk anytime I see Richard.
Exactly. So it's another night. You'll see him the first day of 2022. I have to remember it's 2022. I almost put 2021 on this video earlier.
It is
Every 2 more
2021.
days. I think you get to write 2021 all the way up until like the 4th. On the 5th year, retard.
Once I get to work, I got to change it then.
Hey, you know them kids don't even go back to school till like that Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. Thank baby Buddha.
You're
So
welcome.
that means we gotta go in at 8 o'clock on Monday, huh?
I don't know. I need to ask. I'm gonna
I'll
ask.
find out
I'm not.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Ask and find out for me. Because if not, then I'll just text on Sunday.
There ain't no damn sports on for a Wednesday. What's up with that?
I was looking at that. I was like, there's only wrestling. Oh yeah, there is guys' grocery games.
What?
It's a sport. They run. They cook, cut shit, and it's like a. Caleb's like, yo, fuck you, dog.
I just stopped listening.
There's Oklahoma and Oregon.
That's a terrible show.
Your time watching this.
It's not terrible.
Calvin's probably watching it somewhere.
The Valero
Probably.
Alamo Bowl.
Now I can't watch that bitch like over and over and over, but I'll watch it now. Maybe 9 months from now.
I'll watch like an episode and then I'll go like do something else.
Yeah.
It's not good.
What?
The Office. It's not good.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's coming on Freeform now.
Nick.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, he's aggressive.
I know. It's like, is it because Burkhead's out?
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I don't even know. With this coach stuff, bro, there's no telling who you're going to get on the Rockets and the Texans playing. Well, Texans will be over in 2 weeks, so yeah. But the Rockets, man, you might see freaking Green come out of retirement and play a game or some shit.
Man, that would be crazy, wouldn't
Hey, so if
Green
Kyler Murray and Patrick Mahomes just get tired of playing football, can they just go play baseball whenever?
I think so. What's his name did that? What's
Bo Jackson used to do it, yeah.
No. There was the dude who was drafted by the Seahawks and the Yankees. Or was it the Cowboys?
Oh,
well,
Drew Stanton.
I know Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
Bo Jackson used to play both.
Tim Tebow, yeah.
Bo Jackson would play for literally. He would play football, and then once the football season was over, would go play baseball.
That boy
That's
Tim
kind of
Tebow.
what the other dude did, but he was a quarterback and a pitcher. He was a backup quarterback and a pitcher. He wasn't bad.
Oh, well, I'm going to say Bo Jackson started in both, I think.
Bo Jackson's the reason Bo Jackson retired. That fool broke his own hip.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
To me, it's like, I just want to say it's fucked up how Tim Tebow's not in the league right now.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
dude. So when I was younger, we used to go to those fucking those like card trading shows and shit, right? And you buy all kind of shit. I used to have like a big ass collection of baseball cards, and then that shit got lost. And the other day I was thinking, I was like, I think I'm gonna do that shit again, right? So I went and bought a box of basketball cards just because. There was a fucking Jalen Green rookie card in there that was selling on eBay for like $90. I was like, sweet.
Yo, if you're into cards, my homeboy on Facebook sells boxes of like cards for like $10 a box.
Oh yeah, I want his information.
Yeah, he's been cleaning his garage out or some shit, and he has them in like the box containers with the sleeves and shit.
Nick has a really good story about Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Which ones?
Do tell.
How you got scammed?
Oh, on eBay. When my mom whipped my
Yeah.
ass. Yeah. I didn't know how eBay worked, and my mom was like, "You can buy some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I'm busy, so wait." And I didn't listen, so I got her card, and I went on eBay and I bought, what was it, like 10 to 20 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I didn't read that there was no cards; it was just the packs. And I ordered them, and I got them, and I opened the container, and I was like, "Mom, I think this guy kept the cards. And she's like, what? And then she looked at the order. She goes, you idiot. There's no cards in the thing. I mean, homeboy took them back, but my mom still whipped my ass. So it was kind of.
How much did you pay for him?
It was like $20. It wasn't bad,
Wasn't
but
that bad.
I mean, at that point, my mom didn't have $20 really to give me. So
That's why you got your ass whooped.
that was my lunch money. So I had to eat school lunch for like a week. That was disgusting. I was like, I remember.
Damn, you have free lunch?
No, yeah, I did have free lunch. Yeah.
I didn't have free lunch because my parents made a bunch of money, or not a bunch of money, but they made enough money for me to have to pay for lunch in like first grade. And then like a year later, my dad retired and so did my mom. And they never switched it up. So I had to pay for lunch all the time, even when I didn't have lunch money.
That's because they switched to Geico to save a bunch of money on their car insurance. But, hey.
15 minutes. That's all it takes.
Nah, I had free lunch, and then what I would do is I just
more
give it
car
out to
insurance.
people because I would go to a snack bar because they had better food. That's probably why I got fat.
They didn't have better food. They didn't have better food. They had not completely terrible food.
Them burritos with some.
What's
bag
the
of hot
difference?
Cheetos, man? Them cookies. If any of my
They were
cousins
bad.
still went to high school, I would have asked them for a cookie, but they don't. So, and it looked weird for a 30-year-old man to walk into the high school and order a cookie. That'd be
Not if you get a shirt made. Not if you get a shirt made. It just says like, "I'm here for the cookies."
that sounds terrible.
Do the bench
Just
warmers
walk in there
thing.
with your shirt.
Do the bench warmers
I'm
thing.
here.
I am 12.
Yo, at one of the Caleb at Galena Park, when we'd go there in the mornings, they would give us like breakfast. Like they had like parfaits and like
What the
taco,
hell?
like breakfast tacos and like
When
everything.
the fuck do we go to Galena Park?
I'm gonna try to get us back in, but right now I'm on vacation, so I ain't talking to anybody. I used to show up and I'm like, damn, I'm hungry, and the little lady would be like, "You want tacos?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, she give me like 3 of them. I'm like, this is a life. I don't gotta pay for shit. She's like, if you want lunch, there's lunch. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not that broke. I don't need to eat y'all's lunch. Like that's a little too much. I did eat it one time because I lost my wallet, and so I kind of had no choice. And I ain't gonna lie, it was I think it was like burrito day or some shit. And the lady gave me a bag of hot Cheetos with my burrito. I was like, yeah, this is the life.
High school all over again.
Yeah, I had to drink water though because I can't drink that milk.
Oh, I could never drink that milk. Mm-mm.
I got sick.
That milk was like water with flavoring in it.
Yeah, kids be like, "Oh, there's a good shit right here," you know,
Was
everything
it the
like
powder milk? That's what they were giving y'all. Powder milk.
that. Borden nasty milk.
They was giving y'all sheetrock and water.
Yeah, that's what it tasted like.
Basically. I see you're drinking 1%. Is that because you think you're fat? That's basically what it was.
Dude. Damn, I want some tater tots now.
Napoleon. Give me some tots.
Give me some of your tots. God damn it. I gotta watch that movie again.
It's fucking funny.
I love that.
It is. It shouldn't be. It has no business
Fat
being.
lord. Come get some dinner.
dinner. It has no
Sometimes-
business being that funny, but it is.
It's just one of those where you
It's
like
because
laugh.
like you appreciate it more now because you're like, that was stupid, but it was funny. But as an adult, I realized that's kind of clever what they just did there, you know?
I appreciate it more now because
Exactly.
when they did that movie, they only paid him $1,000 for the role. And then it turned out to be such a big box office hit that they had to renegotiate his contract to pay him more money.
Tina, you fat lord. And then you just threw that shit over the fence. Wapa.
Tina, eat.
Go get some dinner.
Eat the food.
Your mom goes to college.
Last week, Japanese scientists placed explosive detonators at the bottom of Lake Loch Ness to blow Nessie out of the water.
So
Shit scared the fucking shit out of me. I was over here looking on my other screen. I turned. I just see him.
I was like, why did he leave?
He was like, Fuck my
We
phone.
were just talking about Napoleon Dynamite, and he took off.
It just kicked me the fuck out for some reason. I guess it was a dumbass question that didn't want to be asked. Napoleon Dynamite or Nacho Libre?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, I agree with
If
that.
I had to dress up as one, Nacho Libre. But if I had to watch
Nacho Libre is overrated. It's good, but it's overrated.
Yeah, I think you can only take so much of Jack Black at one time.
I love Jack Black and School of Rock though.
Yeah, that's a pretty good movie.
When I started my job, I was like, man, maybe I should start a band with people. Kayla, that's what you can
Let
do.
me
You
find-
start a band, bro. You're gonna teach music.
I'm not starting a band with the kids from the school.
School of Rock, bro. I'll be the cameraman.
Don't be a
We'll put it
bitch.
No,
Do it for
I'm
the
not starting
stream,
a band
bro.
with the kids. There's not going to be any kids there that know how to play an instrument already.
You're gonna be like, yeah, I've played the tromboner before in my life.
Come on, bro.
Y'all know-
do an intro
y'all know
song
one of-
for us.
Y'all know one of them kids died?
Who?
One of the ones from School of
Mhm.
Rock?
I was about to say, damn, kid died at our
I was
job. You
about
didn't tell me shit. That's fucked up. Dog.
No.
I was
I
gonna
was
say
like,
that
that's
shit got morbid fast.
Yeah, I
One
was
of
like, yeah.
No, one of the School of Rock kids died.
Was it? It was the
The
guitarist,
drummer.
right? The drummer,
the
the
drummer.
white boy.
The guitarist got arrested for like
Yeah, that's right.
scamming shit.
Yeah, the Asian ended up becoming Jeremy Lin and playing in the NBA for not.
That's funny.
All right. Oh, congrats to U of H Cougars football for winning their bowl game. Nice little stamp before they go to the Big 12.
I'm gonna keep asking them again, bro. Just send me a helmet and I'll wear it.
Please don't.
I'll wear that bitch. I'll wear that bitch in public. I don't give a fuck.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid that somebody's just gonna actually send you helmets and a pad and say, "Come play one day," and you're just gonna go get your shit kicked in.
Whatever.
He's like, I got the helmet though.
Whatever. Just make sure you got a camera, bro.
Oh man.
For the views.
Well, shit. Y'all got anything else to add, boys? It's New Year's.
Apparently, we
week.
talk about the dumbest shit, but it's okay because we're funny.
It's what we
Got
do.
nothing else to talk about.
I know.
What we do. Oh shit. I always forget. We'll give a shout out to our sponsor real quick. What's poppin'? Corn Snacks.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy.
Oh, I was jamming. I hate you.
Oh man. I was like,
I was
I'm
going
wondering
way up.
why I'm tired, but it's because I haven't eaten dinner yet. And
Yeah, I think it's the same for me.
I'm
It is
like,
not the same for me, but
yeah, you worked today,
Fuck it.
Caleb. So
yeah, I worked really hard.
I know. It's tough sitting at
I
a
sat at my
desk.
desk and
And
played Pokemon.
if my boss
I
is
can't
in
be
and he
blamed,
read
bro. I'm
a
playing
book,
I'm playing a remade version of like a hacked version of a Pokemon game, and I cannot fucking beat Blaine, bro. It's so hard.
oh, that's the dude from Digimon. No, I'm just fucking.
I'd have slapped shit out you.
All right, boys. You got anything else to add at the end of the?
Nah, I think we
Nope.
good.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. Don't die, nobody, please.
Yeah, y'all be
Anthony, don't
safe.
die. We'll see you next week.
Don't shoot in the air, people, because a bullet comes back down.
Shoot at the ground.
Shoot in the ditches.
If you do that, don't do it. But I mean, yeah, shoot in the ditch.
Watch out for gas lines also, because most of us live in the city.
I thought you said watch out for gas lights. I was like, damn.
Eat Taco Bell. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think. All right, man. We out.
Later.
Let it roll. Pimp C.